Now in your glass, you have the 2016 Tango Oaks Riesling Lees Reserve. Quite a mouthful to get through. The fruit, of course, is sourced from Tango Oaks Vineyard, picked the same time as the traditional expression of Tango Oaks Riesling. However, this gets a little bit extra special treatment in the cellar, and I'm going to let Kelby tell you all about it.
Yeah, this is a style that was inspired by a throwback to earlier 20th century winemaking that Dr. Lawson did in the Mosel, with, in particular, the Wirtsgarten wonderful site that they would make Riesling from. And they did an experiment where they left some of the wine on the lees, so the full fermentation deposit, from the end of fermentation for an extra year in whatever vessel it happened to be in, which would have been very typical 50 or 60 years ago, just to see what it resulted in. They were impressed and they released some of those wines. We were impressed trying them and decided to try it with our own version of Wirtsgarten, which for us is Tango Oaks. It's the spiciest site we have, and that's something that we thought would be fun to do.
This particular rendition, the Tango Oaks Lees Reserve, was in fact fermented in, I believe, a 500-liter foeder. So it was an oak, but it was in mostly neutral oak. So again, we're looking more at pulling some of the expression of the extended lees contact than we are any wood. And we've also had several other vintages, some that have been in steel, some that have been in oaks. There is going to be a little bit of variation as far as vessel, but you should still get consistent mouthfeel and power coming from the wine, which you'll be able to see right now.
With a wine that has been on its lees for almost 2 years, you might expect that the result is a bigger, creamier wine, maybe broader. That is not actually what we see with Riesling, either here or in the examples that inspired it. Actually, that extra year seems to make the wine tighter, feel more tightly wound up, gives it a little bit more structure. In some ways takes away from the sort of over-the-top fruit that we might expect from Tango Oaks, and instead substitutes in a little bit more savoriness, a little more minerality. It makes it, I would say, certainly more of a food wine and a really fascinating counterpoint to the regular Tango Oaks bottling from the same year.